This is Bob Andelman, and you are listening to the Mr. Media radio interview with actor Drew Waters, star of Friday Night Lights on NBC and DirecTV. And Drew, before acting, you were a male model. What I want to know is, what do good-looking male models know about getting the ladies that actors don't?
I don't know. I was married during all that, so I know what not to do to get them. So, the funny thing about that whole male model thing, I got to tell you, it was an incredible career for me. And I think we talked about this once before, but I was in the military, and a friend of mine introduced me to the modeling world, and as a fluke, it took off for me. I got an opportunity to travel the world 10 times over doing something I never thought I'd do in a million years. I got to experience cultures and lives that most people don't get to see in their lifetime, and I'm very thankful and gracious for that opportunity. But I don't know, I always laughed and just thought it was funny that somebody would pay me to stand there in my underwear just because, and they did, and I had an incredible career out of it. But because of it, it led me to the acting side of it. I mean, my first thing ever to do was a commercial in Tokyo, Japan. And I was over there doing Field of Sportswear and a bunch of different campaigns. And they hired me for this project, and it was spiking a volleyball into a green screen. And then they project that onto a laptop, showing that it's the Dell's computers, technology, and how crisp it is. And I fell in love. I fell in love with the set. I fell in love with the camera equipment, the crew, just everybody's camaraderie and everybody's excitement to be there and be a part of it. And I loved the creativity behind it. And so I came back a month later. I found myself in Miami doing German print catalogs, and any given Sunday we're shooting down there, and me and a good friend snuck on set. And I, again, saw Jamie Foxx. He's doing his thing, and every time Oliver would say cut, he never went back to his trailer. And to me, after 13 hours of doing that, him entertaining us, it made sense to me that this is a guy that loves something so much, it's not work to him, it's fun. And that's when I made a decision. I made a decision there, but it took me another 3 years to actually build up to it and do it. I came home, I had businesses, and I started establishing myself, and me and my wife wanted to start having a family. And so I woke up one morning, I had 3 retail establishments and a full-blown construction company with partners. And I was still traveling out doing the modeling stuff, and I just looked at myself, and I wasn't happy. I wasn't that guy. I wasn't happy. And I always kept thinking in the back of my mind of those experiences of being on set. And I finally just looked at my wife and I said, honey, I don't want to be this guy anymore. I don't want to be, I don't want to be the guy that has a 2-year-old daughter and never home. And she goes, what do you want to do? I said, well, I think I want to act. And she goes, well, you know anything about that? I said, no, I didn't know anything about business, but that worked. And the rest is history, So she goes, let's do it.
I've got, just for fun, Drew. We have a clip of you that shows a different side of you, folks. This is Drew Waters from his night as the celebrity host of Acme Comedy's Saturday Night out in Los Angeles. This is called, I believe, My Dream.
Yeah.
My name is Drew Waters, and this is my dream. I was coaching a football team, but the team was entirely composed of zombies. I looked down the field at the opposite team and realized that they were all angels with swords. The kickoff didn't go well. Suddenly I was standing before God, and I felt I had to justify my life. I tried to explain it all, but all I could talk about was babies. God thought this was funny and sent me back to Earth. Back on Earth, I realized that my soul was in a body of a 15-year-old girl. At first, I was freaked out, but then I saw a really awesome pair of shoes. I looked at myself and realized that my top didn't match my skirt, and I started to cry. Jesus arrived to comfort me, but everything he said sounded like legal mumble-jumble. He punched me in the throat, and I was back in my own body again. I was very happy to be back in my body, and even more happy when I realized I was wearing those awesome shoes. Then I woke up.
Yeah. Thanks
Well,
for that.
that was some fun stuff.